Right guys, the snow's really coming in now. This is a busy route, we need to keep it open. Get your train and your gear up the mountain and check we can keep trains running. Keep us posted on your position. Some glitch going on down there with the textures by the look of it. Right. Let's get that open. Close off. We have the highball, so away we can go. We have a 40, which will soon be dropping to a 30. Flying Scotsman enters lurk mode. Oh, we have a donation. So we don't go too fast whilst I'm reading this. Let me just check our speed. Oh, we're in the 30. Brake, 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 brake. Say goodbye to the gold. Right, there we go. Gouger, glad you're supporting the railway. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Gouger. £10 donation. That takes us up to a total now of 70. Thank you, Gouger. Can we get some GGs in the chat line for Gouger, please? Wow, you can see the snow being pushed out the way. £5 for gold. Okay, Jellybean. Go via tunnel 41 west. That's not my signal, is it? I hope not, because I can't see any of them. Right. Let's get back up to near 30, shall we? As we go up and over the mountain. Bit of lurch in there. Am I as far back as I can get? Yep. Do any of the windows open? Nope. Right, we're going to come outside as well. So then we can have a fantastic look at this Oh, we haven't actually got anything on. It's just us and the caboose. I thought we were pulling away a bit quick. At the top of this hill. Captain, don't do any caboose. Oh no, I won't do any caboose abuse. And Matthew's back. Hello, welcome back, Mr. Matthew. We are currently in America, as chosen by Mr. Gray. Come on. We're almost at the top of this bit. Right, let's get back in the cab for the signal. The signal is green. We only have one green. That's fine. Donna Pass, yep. The trains and all that is still a rough subject up here in Pacific Northwest. 2 derailments in as many days. Ouch. Oh, in as many weeks. I read that wrong. Whoopsie. Right, well there goes any hope of a gold medal. 7 hours and 10 minutes, my gosh. Mr. Scotsman, what say you about us doing the Semmering barn after this? Don't nobody in chat tell him about what happened earlier. What happened earlier? Exactly. Is that a good emoji or a bad one? Why can't we tell him about the champagne brunch? Because he'll get jealous, Mr. Grey. He'll get very jealous. Bit of Austrian will be nice. Oh, okay. When am I streaming? Till 10 tonight, Gouger. And then back on tomorrow at 8 through till 10. Big streams. Unfortunately, I'm not Matt. I can't keep going till midnight. And be bright and alert the following day. So 10's going to have to do, I'm afraid. Quid is right. Quid is slang for pounds. $10, not midnight. Yes, that's correct. You'd restart TS after this scenario. Good shout, Mr. Harrison. This is the third one. And that Gouger route has quite a lot in it, so a restart is a good shout. All we deal with are books, greenbacks, dosh, cheddar, paper stacks. Yeah. Cash, money, pounds, quid. I think that's about it. If anybody else knows any more English slang term for money, let me know. So what happened earlier? We're not telling you, Scotsman. I failed a couple of times as normal. Sheets, Bondoonies. Let's see here. Ends, lettuce, coin, cash, rolls, juice. Things can lettuce and juice I wouldn't agree with. Rolls maybe, but not quite so common. Let's get back in the cab. I like how the snow bounces up in the cab. Dosh. Oh yeah, Dosh is another one. Coinage. Just like that roll. We're on the flat, so we're doing fine. Spendables. That's actually quite a nice screenshot, that. I'll take another one. There we go. Do cats, but only because you play a lot of EU4. EU4. Don't play unless that's the server that we go on ETS with. I don't play any EU4. Play a lot of Sims 4. Actually, I say a lot, I've not been on it for ages. Sims is more Mrs. Jenks' game. Right. We're gonna have another bank in a moment. I don't know where this tunnel 41 West is. Apparently it's in 5 miles. Europa Universal's full. You've led England to declaring the Thessalocracy a few times. Sun never sets and all. Oh, okay. I've got a number of games that I need to be playing. I've got things like Factorio I've had for a while and I don't play. I don't play Subnautica anymore either. Right, continuing up the 2.3%. It's what, 2.3 in 100, isn't it? Don't know how we would. I don't know how we would grade that in the ratio format. Does anybody know how to convert between percentage and ratio gradients? I'd love to get an idea as to what this actually is that we're climbing. Right, we're almost back at 30. we go. One of the keys to keeping this route open is regular trains. It stops the snow from building up too much. Right. 26, 25, 24. Come on. Come on, come on. Right, we got the high ball. Boring from in the cab when you could be seeing all of that lovely landscape and watching me lose all my points. There we go. Right. Unfortunately, other than 3 miles shy of the West Tunnel, I have no idea where we are. Oh, we're about to go into a tunnel. This isn't the right tunnel, though. Right. It's managed even to snow in here. Go back out. Let's have a look at the map, shall we? Find out where we are. Right, we must have started down here. Yep. And we've come all the way up and around here. Around the big loop at the end. We've just come around the inspection loop through the tunnels. Oh no, we're the inspector. We've just come through that tunnel. And then we're about to come down here and go via that tunnel. And along the main drag there. Hey lorry driver, welcome. I hope that you're well. You've not been about for a little bit. I hope that you've been keeping well. Right, so when we get to £100 donated, of which we are 30 shy, then we shall give away TS 2017. Or I'll do the 2 packs as a or one of the 2 packs maybe. I'll let you choose. And to you, Laurie. I do hope that you're well and that you had a good season. Winter festival, Christmas, whatever it is you wish to call it. Right, what have we got on the signal? We've got the high ball again. Only out of 2 this time. Very cold today. I might have to boost the heating again. Come on. Come on. I thought they were going to be radioing in to see where we were anyway. We're doing half a mile a minute. I can tell you that much. Oh, speeding again. Stop speeding. Wow, I have 42 hosts. Wow. So we've got Stephen Jam, the Train Sim guy, the Sheik, Matt Pedalston, Scotsman 4472, Michael Hitchstreak, Remco, James, Mr. J, Yawn, Grey Brad, Ian Foxley, Randalator. Oh my gosh. There's loads of them. 42 people who are hosting me. Thank you very much, guys. Hosts. There's not that many people in chat, but hey. Fill up that cup with my bits. Who, me? I haven't got any bits to put in the cup. Just as a note, anything that goes in the cup I'll try and donate as well. Farmer JP, Red Devil Dom, Ronak, Gerard, Irascable, Waldo, O'Globbits, Old B. Just, wow. I'm Crazy Dan, Growling Whistler, Martin J. Wood, Daz, the UK Gamer, Gouger, Irascable Sap, I think I said, Jazzy Jeff, Evan Goodnight, Daniel Cohen of America, James, Nelsam, Steam Master, and it keeps changing, so I can't read
Southern
all that.
Pacific Detector, Track 2.
Ooh.
No, defects. Southern Pacific Detector, Track 2. No, defects. Detector, out.
Okay, wow. Truckee Depot, this is Inspection X2. We just reached the east side of Big Hole. All is so good so far. Good. Do we have headlights on? Ah, I've been travelling without my lights on. In this bad weather. Right. We got some points. Not enough points though. Definitely not enough points. So thank you to everybody who's hosting at the moment. Right, nice and slowly, because we're still stuck at 30. Where are we up to? Does anybody know how many points we got for passing that marker? Was it the full 200 or was it less? Do we have cap lights? No. Oh, we could have that on as well. That makes it even better. Mr. Rogers just got out of the shower. Your tablet chucking you out of chat. Oh, why is it chucking you out of chat, Chris? Off to the shop. Catch up with you later. Okay, Nelson. Drive back safe, yeah? Right, doing a nice 28.8 mile an hour. And then we're stopping on the turntable. Stopping there. And we're going to come into there. Go via there and stop down there. Cool. So we're not quite doing the full route, but we're doing most of it. Tablet's twitching on Twitch. NASCAR is back. Good morning, NASCAR. Oh, yeah, no, it's still morning, I believe, where you are. We are currently in the US of A, driving through a really long tunnel. This tunnel is far too long. Yes, it's still morning now, good. Really long tunnel. Okay, red with double yellow. That normally means a speed change. But hey. Wasn't to anything lower than 30. Try going through that tunnel with a steam loco. Don't know as you get through that tunnel with a steam loco. You might do going down, but not up. Certainly not something like the G2. You'd have to open the firebox in it, which actually I believe that they would do anyway. It's the blower that you need on. It stops the blowback, not the firebox doors. And it helps, but once that initial shock's gone, you can open them back up again. So I believe. Right, let's have a look at it now that it's got its proper lights and the whirly thing on. Lovely. Right, we're coming up towards whereby we've got to stop. Just check the signal ahead of us, which is red. It's red and red. Is that though because the turntable isn't set up right? Right, it's not telling me to tab it. We've got that. We've got that. And we've got that. Okay, so we should actually be fine. It's just not come up. Just not come up. Right, I'm tabbing and nothing's happening. We've passed it and it's let me through. Good. Right, we're coming up to Northern Turntable East, whereby we're going to... Why is there a turntable in at all? I don't know. Don't ask me. That's the resident Americans. Right, almost in. Hi again, Chris. Welcome back. Right, we're just stopping here. And whilst we stop there, I'm going to go and find the heating, knock the heating up a bit. Find out why this house is so cold. Oops, did I knock that off? Did you hear some of what I said when I got back? Including the bit where I read the box. Volvo Trucker is back from trucking. What is this we're driving? We're driving something American. 8250 SP something. That's all I know about it. In a snow shed, no snow, as simple as that. Oh, okay. So basically it's a tunnel then. But it's been built. Chris says no. Yuck. What are you saying, yuck, Volvo Trucker? I did put the brake on. Obviously not enough. What scenario is this? I don't know, Chris. You'll have to have a look when we finish. We're on the Donna Pass, and it's one of the ones that comes with it. Pretty much. Okay. Gouger says got to do some stuff. Okay, not a problem, Gouger. Catch you later. You don't like not UK trains? Yeah, there's still no reason to say yuck. Over the crossing. A little bit late with the whistle there, but hey. There we go. They know that we've crossed. If they don't, then they need to open their eyes. I mean, I think that they lack some of the elegance of some of the UK trains, but they're big boxes on wheels. But they do the job they're supposed to, and our American friends like them. And since we have American friends in the chat, two of whom are moderators, it's nice to show them some of theirs for a bit. Well, that's a different view. Let's have a... oh, that's a different head-out view. Oh, nice. We're right in the front. Are we like sat on the step? Almost. We're imagining we're sat on the step. That is genius. I'm going to ride from here. I love that view. No, we don't want to brake. We want to roll down. Oh, look, there's a bit of a snowbank on there. It does look freezing cold, doesn't it? I do concur with you on that one. 6, I believe, is too little. No, 6 is doing fine. Coming down the 1.9. Lovely looking route. Oh, that's nice and warm. Right, back to that. Oh, next stop is Emigrant Gap Loop. I don't think this was the right scenario for Jellybean to try and say how much he was going to offer on. Because try as I might for the, was it 20 quid? I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to get gold now. In fact, I'll be lucky if I get a medal. Just because this route is so slow. Right, I'm back on the flat. So let's just give it a boost. There we go. Let it roll. Rolling, rolling, rolling. They keep those wagons rolling. Right. Through wind, rain and weather, all mashed together. I'm driving an EMD SD40T-2. Thank you very much, NASCAR. That means nothing. But that's what we're driving, to whoever asked. An EMD SD40-2. Are they like common all over the country, or are they just specific to one route? So for example, when the British had steam, you'd find one specific steam loco on a route. So like a Castle class would be on the Great Western, or A4 Flying Scotsman will be on the East Coast lines. Does it work like that in America, or is it a bit like these days in British Rail, where anything will go anywhere? So you can find class 42s, 43s on anything. Whether that be they still do the Great Western in places. They do the stuff to Birmingham up the Midlands. They do the LNER. They're kind of like an all-round thing now. Ronut Gaming, hello and welcome to our charity stream. So if you're there thinking it's a bit early for CptnJenks, you're right. Anything, anywhere. Oh, okay. So if I wanted to put one of these, say, on a West Coast route, then I could, but obviously it would have a different livery. Mr. Harrison's really pushing the charity. I wonder why. Good on you, Mr. Harrison. You keep pushing that charity. Trains on a bridge. American trains on an American bridge. There we go. Oh, and we got dushed by the tree there, I think. Let's go back on the front. Yeah, just change the liveries. Oh, okay. Different companies have different preferences for loco orders, but you do just change the livery. Yeah, so here you still get some specialisation, even though not as much as before. So you have your standard stuff that you can see almost anywhere, like Pacers and Sprinters and HSTs, but then stuff like the Voyagers, the 220s, 221s, 222s, they tend to differ very slightly. The 800s are going to be available on all three. Right, over the next ravine. Nice. Can we go the other? Oh, we can go the other side too. Oh, we can go at the back. Oh, that's cool. Can't turn the head the other way. Now some, like the one that I'm driving, have only one duty. Okay. I am actually quite enjoying this for a not UK scenario. Wind, rain and weather, all meshed together. What I'm driving now is called a hood unit. It's used for freight mostly. I'm guessing it's because it's got a hood, or is that the hood? I don't know. Wind, rain and weather, all meshed together. We should sing some American songs. That's not American, that's French. The Marseillaise. Do I know any American traditional songs? Found a been forgotten, I Joe. I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. That's fine. Home, home on the range. Can't remember that one. Oh. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Riding on the City of Newark now, I don't know that one either. Oh dear. Take me home, country road. Can I move the camera to the rear part of the loco's roof? We want to double check the model. There you go. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Isle. Take me home on a country road. What else do I know that's American? Come on. Not a problem. It's quite an interesting view from up here. Right, we're easing out the slope, so it means that we get to ease off the brakes. Maybe not. The runaway train came over the hill and she blew, she blew. The runaway train came over the hill and she blew, she blew. The runaway train came... No, it's the runaway train came down the track with the throttle wide and the whistle back, and she blew, 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 blew. The fireman said, I rung the bell and she blew. The fireman said, I rung the bell and she blew. The fireman said, I rung the bell. The engineer said, you did like... And she blew, 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 blew. These songs that Captain is singing are copyrighted. If you can work out what he's singing, then feel free to copyright him. Some of them are actually, yeah. But don't say that, otherwise this video will never go up onto YouTube. So you put me off singing now, Luke. Or was that your aim? Right, let's get back in the cab. Tired of riding on the front. Right, we've got 12 miles to go. Half a mile a minute, that's about 20 minutes. It's about 24 minutes actually. Excuse me. 13 miles, maybe 26 minutes. Nice and steady. Come on. £29 an hour. Why is this route so slow? What American steam locos do I have? I have the Big Boy and the Challenger, and that's it. I mean, I can sing more if I want. I then just have to apologise to everyone. I don't want to apologise to everyone, Luke. Don't want to apologise to everyone. It's alright, Luke. I'm out of songs anyway. Right. Oh gosh, this is so long and tiring. I want to go faster. It's called the ginger line, as you have to drive the locomotive gingerly slowly. Okay, I thought it was the Donna line because you got to have a kebab at the end. Or did they spell it wrong and they've missed an L and it's actually the donor line and when, and when you get to the other end you volunteer your kidneys for transplant. Need steam. Oh, we do need steam in TSW, and we need the editor tools. Oh yes, we need them editor tools. Oh, the things that you can do. Needs a better sky toolbox. What do you mean? And you need to be able to make weather functions to put onto Steam as well, because that really upset me when I spent ages and ages doing a weather pattern and then it wouldn't go on Steam. Do I plan to get the Jupiter? No, I don't plan to get American stuff. I have American stuff, but I don't plan to get it. So like when I got the two steam locos, they were gifted to me by an American who wanted me to run American steam on last year's charity stream, so I did. The sky looks bad. What, on this or on TSW? Because I actually like the sky on TSW. And some of the skies on this are quite good, but only some of them. they say it's an Unreal Engine limitation. Oh, okay. I like the sky. I like what they've done with it, to be honest with you. The only thing that really grates me is the motion blur on the wheels, but they're looking at it. Whereby when the wheels go round, they don't blur out properly. You and me both. Yeah, no, I like the skies. I mean, I found some real epic skies in this game as well. Just one or two that you kind of like just want to stop and watch the sunrise. And bearing in mind how old this game is, it's pretty good. And how big this game is now. And this game is huge. When you get all of the proper DLC. Oh, we can ride in the caboose. Awesome. Can we open the caboose windows? No. Let's ride in the caboose for a bit. We have 2 chairs. I've never been in a caboose. We have 3 chairs. For train men only. Can we change chairs? Oh, we can. Nice. What's that? Is that like a brake or something? I don't know. You can't operate from in here anyway. This isn't TSW. Going into the tunnel. Right, we've got another 9 miles to go. Light the stove, it's so cold. Can you do that? There is no stove. No wonder it's cold. No, you can't do that. Can't light it, I'm afraid. Right, let's go back on the front. I like doing this in TSW, just setting the loco in motion and then coming down here. That's a fridge. Oh. That does explain why it's cold. If I've opened the fridge. Where's the stove then? Oh, that'll be it. Okay, yeah, no, I can't light it. Sorry, you're gonna have to freeze, Chris. Let's go back on the front, and I missed the signal. Oh no. I'm going to assume it was green and carry on. Let's release the brake. And speed up a bit. Right, just nice and steady down the bank. A nice 2MT will warm you up. That is true. Or what we're going to do next is a 7MT. That will warm you up. With the raging fire in that. Right, we're still at £70, guys. I will leave that with you. Let's see if we can get a giveaway gone very soon. £100 and I'll give away one of the marketplace packs. It can be either the town pack or the platform clutter pack. It's entirely up to you. They're very good if you want to use workshop routes. A lot of workshop routes tend to use them. Oh wow, that's increased. 3.3. It's Austria next. Oh yes it is, it's the Semmeringbahn, isn't it? And then it's the 7MT. See, this route's been so long, I forgot what I said at the start of it. Come on. Snow drifts. I do like the snow drifts on the side here. Right, we're back on 1.9. Oh, NASCAR, please. That would be fantastic. For them to do the the Riviera 50's whole lot with, yeah, the Pannier, the Castle, the Hall, the Grange, all in the Riviera 50's route, and the King. Oh. This is, yeah, the long route, slow speed. That is a huge problem, Chris. I want to floor it. I want to just get down the hill. Yes, it was clear. How do you know? We didn't come off the rails. Can one of the Native Americans please tell me... Excuse me. Not Native Americans. They're not Native Americans. Resident Americans. That's the word. Can one of our resident Americans please tell me why your freight has to move so slowly? Storm and there's also Vader. Yeah, well, there's no AI in this either, because of the way and how they've done this scenario. There's no AI. If I'd have known that, we wouldn't have picked it. I just wanted a short one, and by this route standards, this is a very short one. Look at the grade on the hood. 1.9% means nothing to me. It's a bit like Vienna. It means nothing to me. Percentage gradients. If you were to say that we were going down like a 1 in 70, I'd go, my gosh, 1 in 70. Yes, you've got to do that really slowly. But 1.9% means absolutely nada. I'm sorry, but you can go 100% and we're only doing 1%. That's a 1 in 100, and a 1 in 100 is nothing. .8 is somewhat steep, but look at how long my train is. My train is 2 power cars and a caboose. It's tiny. Argument smashed. Why? Why are we going so slowly? What is 1.8 in proper figures? Oops, I forgot. Yeah. This is where I like the English method of doing it, whereby you have a route whereby if you have this type of train you can go this speed, and if you have this type of train you go a slower speed. So like for example, this route could be, I don't know, 50 miles an hour if you're light engine like we are, and then if you have a 20-foot train you're down to 40, and if you have a 40-foot train you're down to, or what, you know, I'm just picking random numbers here, you know, but you're then down to 30 or whatever. So that actually if your train is beyond a certain weight you have to go slower, a bit like the old fitted and unfitted, whereby fitted was allowed at 45 and unfitted had to stay at 30 because of the braking capability of it. If any of you are American railroaders, I suggest throwing a light loco down each one and seeing how fast it can safely go, and making that your top limit, and then if there's a train behind it, reducing the speed. You'll get your goods around so much quicker. Light is normally slower than the loaded train. Oh. It should be faster. Light engine gets line speed. The freight train doesn't. Right, we're on the flat again so we can release the brake and give her a kick. What about a train that's 2 miles long then? Well, yeah, I'm just picking numbers, Mr. Harrison. I realised about halfway into it that the 20 foot was too short because it's probably the size of one of the locos anyway in America. But the point stands, the figures are wrong. I'd have to do some research in America to get the correct figures. Light engine max in UK is 75. Exactly. We're stuck at 30. What do freight trains in the UK get? What do you mean? What do you mean, Luke? At the moment they just run at a slightly slower speed. But they can go up to 70, 80 mile an hour. 20 foot is probably about the length of an 08. So by my own rights, I've just condemned my train to 10 mile an hour. What speed can freight in the UK do? Yeah, about, I've seen them come through at 60, 70 mile an hour. 75, there you go. So what I'm saying is you take kind of like a standard train and you say, right, that's 75 mile an hour, I don't know, with 20 wagons on. See, much better. So you put 20 wagons on the back, loaded, full, that's your 75 mile an hour. Now anything between that and 40 does 70 mile an hour. Anything between, oh no, we're going downhill and speeding up, not down, oops. Anything between that and 50 does 60 mile an hour, and so on and so forth, so that then you have a set of speeds that you can then look at it and go, okay, my train has got this amount of weight and braking capacity, therefore it needs to go at this speed. Well done, James. No fail for you. Most US stuff is limited by track condition. I suppose they do have many more miles to repair than us. Nice one, Ben. Luke, apparently it's 75. I thought light engine, especially like the modern stuff, was faster. I'm waiting for Ayrton to turn up. I have a scenario that he will like. Mr. Harrison hides from an angry Fab. Fab Diva. That's why the regional HSTs have 4 coaches. Lower means oh, okay. So if they only had 3, then they'd have to go at 75. Did not know that. So what about then, like, sprinter units that are 3 or 2? Are they stuck at the 75? No. Okay. Why not? Please be green. Oh no, double yellows. I have no idea what that means. But it does mean keep going, so... HST powered cars are much heavier, hence less brake. More, yeah, okay. Oh, is that why multiple units are... yes, multiple units are allowed a lot faster than engined low-code trains as well. There are some places whereby it's like low code 100, multiple unit 120 or 115. My next signal is red. Okay, thanks Chris. We'll start preparing for that in a moment. We've got 1.7 miles, so this signal probably takes me into the loop. Who knows, we might actually be waiting for a bit of AI. Right, we'll release that, and then we can have a look to see what is going on in the world of the next signal. I don't know, but we seem to have the road, so we shall have a look. Oh. Fab Diva, I'm guessing that freight trains can only do 75 because of the weight and the braking capacity, which is one of the main things. Right. Weight mostly. High speed means more. Okay. More track damage. Right now I'm tabbing that. Oh no, it's got green in the middle. That's fine. We got to stop on this loop. We'll stop just in front of the signal, I think. We've got the time to get down there. Nice bridge. That is a nice bridge. To something 20, 19, 18. Just keep going. Emigrant Gap Loop isn't done a 10,000 foot up. Wouldn't know. Gosh, let's try not to knock the picture off the wall this time. Long, long, long. Right, we're gonna stop before that light. Brake, 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 brake. Uh, 7,000 foot, okay. Again, I wouldn't know. It looks as though it's on a mountain, so I guess it's pretty high. Right, there's the stop. Oh. Right. Oh gosh, we're even earlier. Truckee Depot. This is Inspection X2. We've reached the Emigrant Gap. Things are improving as we head down the west side. Okay. We have the green. It's time to go. Why does it look like we're going onto the wrong line? Because we are. Next one is Balloon Loop Track 2. Why am I braking? Right. I should really put the flashy light on the other one as well. Never mind. That's not right. No, we can't go to do? Oh yeah, we can. Who's that? We can only put that one on there. There we go. Be right back doing a route fresh. Are we going to do any route building? No, not today. The charity stream is all about running scenarios. Unless people really desperately want to see me route build. But I'm taking this as an opportunity to get some mega scenarios done. Oh, it seems like there's a rage on horns going on outside. Probably something's happened down at the junction. Right, 29.2. You guess it would be into... No, I was planning to do scenarios all day tomorrow as well. Again, because we're doing this as a charity thing. Right, we're going to go via Balloon Loop Track 2. Mr. Harrison back suitably refreshed. We shall have to see. Mr. Harrison, since it's you that's requested it, do you want passengers or freight on the Semmering barn? Truckee Depot, this is inspection X2. We've reached the balloon track. We're going to push on to Colfax as we've got this far. Good. Let's keep pushing on then. Let's give it a kick. We're going down at 2.4. We have a highball. Either with red difficulty level. Oh, you're being nice, aren't you, Mr. Harrison? German with red difficulty. Thank you very much. Why can I see better out of the second man window than I can out the driver window? Right, we're going down to 2.5. You thought it would keep me on my toes. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Right, we have another highball. You feel a fail coming on. I don't. Unless you're talking about Austria, in which case I feel many fails coming on. Alright, let's glide down a little bit more. Put that back on. "24 miles to Colfax." "24 miles, 30 mile an hour, that's another 50 minutes. Oh gosh. 25 doubled 50, yeah. We've got 50 more minutes of this. So where are we? Oh yeah. We're coming to here. We are here. We started here. No, we didn't. We started here. We're there. We're going to there. So we're about 2/3 done. I've got a red... Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Okay. I thought you meant on this one, Luke. We still got 50 minutes to go. Long scenarios for the win. I like long scenarios, so long as they're fast. This is doing me head in. It's too slow. Ah. Whose idea was this? Let's release the brakes. Didn't even see a whistle sign for that. Right, we have the highball. Yeah, can we ban whoever chose this scenario? Yep. Why did I? Why? Because I didn't know the route, and I didn't know that I'd be stuck at 30 mile an hour the whole way. I thought as I'd be like zipping along bits of it. Indeed, CK, you can ban him. Whoever it was, whoever you were, get banned. I could probably go out and do stuff and still be back before this scenario is finished. Someone will say, what did you do on your charity stream? Well, I drove a route with one scenario. Oh dear. Mind you, we did have the killer scenario last year, so... With the... oh, that was an awesome scenario. One of the best moments, that was. One of them moments that makes Twitch all worthwhile. I could run ETS in the background and drive around Europe at the same time, yeah. Do a split screen thing. Come on. Tell you what, whilst we're here, I'm going to find out how to convert. Let me type it in Google. How to convert percentage gradients to ratio. There we go. We're still doing alright. Right, convert the rise and run the same units and divide the rise by the run. Okay. Multiply this number by 100 and you have the percentage slope. No, that's the wrong way round. Right, let's speed up a little bit and then put the brake back on. Come on, catch up. Why is the brake not on? Because you're on a steeper slope. The yellows. Next one's red. Don't need to worry about it for half an hour. Anyway. Right, now let's slow down. Where a UK percentage is shown, where a percentage is shown as a gradient, you convert it to the UK equivalent. by dividing by 100 the percentage figure. So grade of 2% is 1 in 50. Oh. Okay. Okay. So gradient of no. How to speed up the speeding? Yeah, we were speeding. So it would be 100 divided by 2.4. So that's a 1 in 42. Okay. Divided by 3.2 was that other one. 1 in 31. Oh, okay. We've been doing a lot of 1.9, which is 1 in 50. 1 in 52. Okay. What about 0.8? 1 in 120. Oh, I see. I think I get it. I haven't got a clue really. But hey, right, we have a green on that. Back in time to see the signal. As normal. Right, so we're coming down at 2.5 at the moment. So 100 divided by 2.5. 2.7. So if it was a 4% gradient then I'd be going down at 1 in 25, yeah? Is that what you're telling me? Ah, okay. I think I get it. I'm just not very good at dividing 100 by 2.5. But what you can do is divide 1,000 by 25. No, because I'm not good at that either. Right, switching back over onto the proper track. Hooray. One in 49 in US terms. Well, you just divide 100 by 49. No. Just giving that a bit of a kick before we hold it. And TWS Josh is back. Hello, welcome back, TWS Josh. Oh, 100 divided, yeah, 100 divided by 49 is just over 2%, isn't it? Because, yeah, okay. I think I get it now. Slope, so we can release. There we go. Back on the flat. Okay, not a problem, Mr. Scotsman. Enjoy. Hey, what? What's NASCAR promoting? So tempting. What is so tempting? And if you're on about the emote only, don't do it. You just put the stream on your 60-inch TV. Oh, nice. Where have you put that? InstaSim, hello, good afternoon, Boradar. Well, Prenhoundar actually, but please no emote only. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. No, it's Prenhoundar. Nosworthvar. I do need Welsh lessons, you're right. I need to learn the true language. Right, just top that up a bit more to about 11. Nice to hear you in a good mood today. Indeed it is. Right, this is going to steepen up again. InstaSim, yeah, he's going. TWS Josh, yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame what they did. Right, we're about to go down something steeper. So what we should do is let the changing gradient speed us back up. Has the gradient changed? I think so. Hasn't come up as a change on the hood though. We have the highball. Roller coaster, eh? What? Once you get on Discord at some point in the future, you can join us on ETS2. You'll provide me with some Welsh lessons. Okay, I look forward to it. You got the Twitch notification for my stream at 3:30 in the morning. That would be about right, actually, because they don't go out straight away. Guys, can I just say the donations cup is looking a little bit empty. Just remember why we're here, please. No, NASCAR's in a different time zone to us. So I started streaming at 8 and NASCAR got it at 3:30 for him, which was 8:30 here. So NASCAR got the actually it was really good. He got the notification, woke up, hosted me, and went back to bed. Thank you for putting the effort in for the early morning host, NASCAR. That's the thing now. We live in a global world where by time doesn't really matter, and you can make money on somebody else's time zone. There we go. Mr. Harrison, name a channel. Mr. Harrison's not mod on many channels, Josh. However, the fact that he is a mod on so many, if you don't mind me saying, Mr. Harrison, is a clear sign of how good he is at being a mod and how well respected he is in the community. Luke's back, hello. InstaSim to the Just Giving, please, is better. It means that then I don't handle the cash. Just Giving, do it, go straight to the NYMR. I have said if you choose to tip using bits, then I'll do what Matt did and I will try and put them across. But I'm having no comeback if there is an issue. Okay, if you want to guarantee it going across, use the Just Giving link. I will try and get the bits across, but it may take some time because of getting them out from Twitch and all this, that, the other. So the Just Giving link is the better link. If you donate to me using Stream Tips, then because you've done it through the browser, you should have gone to the other one. But I understand that some people are on the app and they're struggling to get the browser up. So if you are and you choose to do it in bits, then I'll put that across. And I'll put that donation in. If that makes any sense to anybody at all. I should have had a guardian signal here. Mr. Harrison has a lot of everybody's respect. He's a good friend too. When I normally head off at 9 PM, it's not only for your time. Yeah, that's normally why you only catch me when I'm on really late, isn't it? Because of when you get back from work. Oh, it's me reading Twitch. Right, any hopes of a medal have gone. Do we have a bet open at the moment, guys? Don't work currently, so you get... Oh, okay. Just I don't normally see you there at the start. No bets running. Oh, okay. I thought I put one open for this. Yay, I actually saw that crossing before we got there. Right, Bob can go off now. Unfortunately, they have £2 minimum. Oh, sorry, InstaSim. There is a bet running according to Luke. There we go. Right, we've got 2 yellows, I don't need to worry about that. Not at least for another half an hour. When Mrs. Jenks gets back, she's going to complain that the settee's moulded itself to my shape. Got to go. Okay, not a problem, James. That's what 6,000 horsepower sounds like. It's a shame that that 6,000 horsepower isn't being used a bit more. Thanks very much for joining, James. We've almost been on for 9 hours, well, live for 9 hours. We'll have been on for 9 hours at 5 o'clock. Right, roll down the hill a little bit. Rolling, 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 keep them wagons rolling. She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes. When my train came down the track, she blew. When my train came down the track, she blew. When my train came down the track, the whistle wide and the throttle back, and she blew, 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 blew. You deserve the train, don't you? This must be the most overpowered train in the US, indeed. Drink required. What are you having to drink, Mr. Harrison? Get out of my way, people who don't exist. There we go. Rawhide, indeed, Rawhide. I used to watch that as a kid. Rolling, 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 they keep them wagons rolling. Rawhide. Oh, oh, what was that? That sounded like a sub. Do I have a new subscriber? InstaSim donated £1, something to help out. Okay. I'll tell you what, Insta. I'll put that straight over now. And I'll add £1 to it. Okay, we've got the low ball. We've still got a green. Right, we've got too much brake on. Let me just remove some of that brake. Hey Gavt, I haven't actually... Oh, there. Hey, Gav. Welcome. Sorry, I'm just sorting something out for... There we go. Right, who said see you later? InstaSim needs to go for his tea now. He'll be back. Okay, not a problem, InstaSim. See you in a bit. You wonder why there's absolutely no AI trains in this scenario. Probably because it's a clearing the line scenario. Although a clearing the line train going the other way would have been good. Gav, how are you? Right, there we go. That's come through. Can we get some GG's up for InstaSim, please? Because he's the one that's donated that. So that now takes us up to how much? 72, I think that takes us to. Yeah, 72. And that way Insta, it's already gone. And I could do that since it went straight into PayPal, so you've all seen me do that. Right, carrying on. Right, we're really snow clearing now. Right, we've got 10 miles, that's about 20 minutes, and then we're finally done and we can go on to Austria. Austria! There's only so many places you can stand on this train. Let's go back on the front. Gouger's back for a bit. Welcome back, Gouger. I think we're probably still on the scenario we were on when you left, pal. This has been a long scenario. Right, let's release them. That'll see us up to 30 by the time we hit the flat. Brilliant, beautiful timing. Anybody would have thought I'd planned that. I like having a bit, I like stroking it when I'm thinking of things. Mr. Harrison has water and high gouger. You just sent me a PM with the tornado scenario. Lovely. Is that a link to it or is that the actual scenario? Okay, I need a tornado and also the A4 from DGG. Just in zip and copy it over to my Railworks folder. Okay, I'll run that tomorrow, Gouger. Thank you. Which tornado is it? Just, it's a link to your OneDrive. Okay. Because I know there's like 3-4 different tornadoes. I think I've got them all anyway. I've written a couple for it as well, Gouger. You saw the half of the one that I did with the coaches. That I wrote for it. Right, we're coming down the next bank. It's the green one. Okay. Yeah. Is it the individual pack, or is it the one from the Settled Carlisle Steam? I'm guessing it's the individual. Okay, that's fine, I've got that. If not, I can use our W2 tools to switch out for the one I have. Loco 2MT for tomorrow, that's fine. We can find something on that. I've got a couple of surprise locos planned for you anyway, Mr. Harrison. I finished my drink. Oh, we're still going down this hill. Just watch the vid back when you ran the morning setup. It showed you need to do more instructional videos and update your documentation. Why'd you say that, Gouger? Why'd you say that? Right, we're not going to release the brakes. This slope should speed us up nicely. What did you think of that scenario anyway, Gouger? The signal at the top of the hill from Gothland requires you to stop. Oh. Does that happen in real life? And actually, thinking of Gothland, the signal coming out of platform 2, I can never get to work. Even when I've stopped at the station, it won't work. Excellent scenario. Yes, it's one of the signal rules. Okay. But yeah, come in. You come through the platform, so you come past the frame with 3. You come into the platform, and then you have the starter at the end of the platform. I can never get that to drop. I've got a couple of scenarios with it in where I've even stopped at Gothland Station and it just won't drop. Will not drop. Somebody's increased the slope. Back to normal slope now. Back to normal slopage. That's the one that should drop out. Okay. Well, we'll be, if you stick around, Gouger, we'll be running it again later. If Ayrton shows up, I have a scenario for him. If not, then I'll run your 7F1 that I got to work. Having pulled my hair out with it yesterday because I'm like, this scenario should work. Why is it not working? One of the markers has been deleted. Just throw that in there. The platform 2 at Pickering marker has gone. So that scenario requires you to run round via platform 2. You've got it as a waypoint, and there is no marker there named Pickering platform 2. So you might want to have a look at that and do an update to the route or something. I put it back in and it still had a fit and cussed at me and all sorts of stuff, but I got it working in the end. Yeah, it's very interesting. Hey, Mr. Rogers, welcome back. Oh, have I spoiled the surprise? Oops. Oh dear, Luke. I think I spoiled the surprise. Yeah, that's why I'm not running the other pacer scenarios. I'll wait for Ayrton to turn up. If anybody knows where he is, go and get him. You'll look at it. Okay, thanks, Gouger. There's also a number of crossings that aren't rendered properly, but it kind of like looks as though you've gone, yeah, I've had enough of this. It's a crossing. I did wonder if you wanted me to have a look at it at some point. Well, I nearly said it. Oh, yeah, I spoiled the surprise. Oh dear. Ah. I can't believe I did that. I've been holding on to that all day. In fact, I've been holding on to that all week. Mr. Rogers, that is a very good idea, to actually do the full route down to Whitby. I mean, when I'm saying this, Gouger, believe me, I am finding hairs in a, hairline fractures in an otherwise perfectly decorated route. Also needs to be full. Oh, okay. Oh, now that's interesting, because in your video you didn't make it clear which signal it was coming the other way. It's clear coming from the station, but coming the other way it wasn't. So that's actually quite interesting. If I have the class 321 from Steam, which I do, there's an interesting signal just set as Peterborough, just heading north. Oh, okay. You really want the feedback, yeah, but don't think because I'm giving mainly negative feedback that the route isn't any good, because it's awesome. So it's one of the highest quality routes that there is. And you've probably seen me do some route building, you know how picky I get. So these are like, they're fine details that you get used to, because you see these types of mistakes on DTG routes anyway. But I'm a guy who strives after perfection. Right, we went past an X, I have no idea what it means. Probably means crossing. We should sound the bell and long long, short, long. Hey! That's what the X meant. Let's turn that back off. Does it sing and dance? We have to update the triggers video. Is there also triggers for normal? Yes, indeed. That would be very helpful. Is there a place where you need to put the trigger? Is it a place trigger, or can you get away without placing one? That type of thing is if I can show you. As you come out of Newbridge Depot onto the line, there's that one. And also at Pickering, where you've got your diamond into the carriage sidings and the turntable, that, it doesn't look like, I don't know how you've done it, but it doesn't look like a proper double slip. It looks like four junctions that are joined together, if that makes any sense. Other than that, those are the ones that I've spotted. Well, when we get onto it a bit later, I'll show you. We've got an Austrian scenario and then a steam scenario with the 7F, and then we might do another NYMR one, and I'll show you. Right, we're back on the flat. 3 miles to go. 6 minutes. You're wondering if I have the most up-to-date version? I got it off. Nobody said that there'd been any updates since I got it. Possibly not then. Okay. I might not have the most up-to-date then, Gouger. I've had it for a couple of months, I know that. Ooh. Oh, ravine. Oh, you don't want to fall down there. Actually, I kind of do want to fall down there. Ah, that's what we're going to do. Yes. I know what we're going to do. Oh, we don't have the wipers on. Did I accidentally turn them off? I got it from UKTS. Long before it came onto whatchamacallit, SSS. That's what ETS needs. So me and Gav can try and knock each other off a huge cliff like that. Right, what does a flasher mean to our resident Americans? What on earth does that flashing light mean? Probably means slow down, you fool. You're coming up to something that's gonna derail you. Yeah, it was most likely before that, Gouger. Pay attention. Pay attention. Is that what it means? Train's on a double bridge. Let's get it from the other side of the double bridge. Quick, 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 quick. Yes, and then we can zoom back in for trains on a normal bridge. Lovely. And then we get to go underneath this that I have no idea what on earth that is for. It's probably a loading gauge thing. Okay. I have an idea. No, I don't. Like AI whistles and AI whistles. Oh, I've got to get the update. But then that means my scenarios won't work. Don't know. I don't know. And the route folder would be the same, wouldn't it? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Gouger, will if I let me think about this. If I update it, will the scenarios that are currently on it still work? So long as I haven't added any markers. Because I don't think I have in the ones that I've got left to play. So then there's only one that will be destroyed, but we've played it. And the 7F one. But that's fine, because I'll just use your copy of it. And hope it works. You don't know. Okay. Does anybody know if I change, you know how the routes have their own unique key, if I change that, will it break the route or not? I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna get the update tonight. I have an idea. No, my version doesn't have quick drives. Right, what have we got? We've got a yellow on the bottom. We can proceed at a slow kind of state. Oh no, green on the bottom. Which means that we can get up to 50. Where hey! And then down to 30. Let's give it some grunts. No, let's not. Let's grunt it. And then let's brake. I feel like a guy in a Jag in this lovely city. Hold on. 9 pulls. We're going into the wrong track. I need this one, which switches that and that we've gone past. Ah dear. Back. Brake. Heavier. Let's kick the engines into reverse. Come on, back we go. Okay, see you later, Gouger. I'll have a look at what I can do as well, Gouger. Wheel slip. There goes the medals. Control tab. What? Back into forwards. Go 9. Switch you over to there, and you should now. Good. Again, put you into forward. We kick the engine up. Except there's going to be a bit of slippage. Oi, that's no abuse. Come on. Come on, get going. Right, there we go. We now have our proper let's use our horn at all the people who are laughing at me. Right, welcome to Colfax. Stop on this marker here. Speeding. Ta-da! Right, we're stopping here. Smells a funny smell coming from the traction motors. Yeah, well, we're here now anyway. Right, Truckee Depot, this is inspection X2. You'll be pleased to know we made it to Colfax. The pass is clear, so keep them coming. What do you mean, keep them coming? They haven't been. Right, there we go. I scored 420, no medals.